After a one-sided game to start off our doubleheader here at Northrop High School, we have what should be a heck of a contest for Game 2. It's the second semifinal, with the winner going on to play Northrop for the championship tomorrow night as the 12-9 Carroll Chargers take on the 11-11 Snider Panthers. Welcome back to Northrop High School. I am Brett Rump with D.C. Hendricks as our studio producer for Game 2. And tonight it's a rematch from a game played just a week ago to end the regular season. And in that game, it was Carroll with the 67-55 win over the Snider Panthers. But obviously, two teams that took a scouting report off that one and then put a game plan together for tonight. I always feel like maybe when you've got two teams pretty evenly matched that it might be an advantage to lose the first meeting because you know exactly what you have to take away or what you have to do different to make up that margin. And for Carroll, they are a team that won 5 straight sectional titles from 2017 to 2021, but it's now a 4-year drought in not winning a sectional, while Snider with 16 sectional championship trophies in their trophy case. Of course, Coach Kilmer, who has the court named after him at Snider, just a legendary coach. And they have won back-to-back-to-back sectional titles and are looking for their 4th straight here at Northrop this year. Taking a look at the starting lineups in this game, the Snider Panthers will be the visitors, and they'll start Zion Finnessy, a 5'9 senior at 8.3 points per game. Kyra Parker is a 5'9 senior at 11.5 points per contest. Nella Matilla is a 5'8 junior, just scores a point a game. Janaea Cooper, outstanding freshman. In fact, we're going to see a pair of great freshmen in this game. The 5'11 freshman averages 15.2 per game, and Sanaya Sandlin is a 6-foot senior at 7 points a contest. The Panthers are coached by Reggie Tharp in his 3rd season with a 54-19 overall record. Meanwhile, for the Carroll Chargers, under their 13th year coach, Mark Redding, who's won 385 games in his 30-year career against 290 losses. Kala Hafner, a 5'9 freshman, 15 points per game. And basketball might not be her primary sport. She's an outstanding volleyball player as well for Carroll. Jersey Paul, a 5'5 senior, a 17.1 point per game scorer. Lauren Kirkpatrick is a 5'6 senior averaging 1.4 points per game. Ava Myers, a 5'10 junior at 6.6 points per game. And Lily George will be the post, a 6'2 junior that averages 10.4 points per contest. Chargers score 59.5 a game, but they give up 59.9, while Snider scores 50.8 per contest while allowing 48.5. We'll take a break, and when we return to Northrop High School, it's Game 2 of our doubleheader, the semifinals in Class 4A sectional between the Carroll Chargers and the Snider Panthers. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. We specialize in treating sports-related injuries, so you can count on high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we make it easy to get quick and reliable orthopedic care. No referral or appointment necessary. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com/orthoexpress.
Joining My Deals Fort Wayne is Move Over Ice Cream. Get $20 worth of Move Over premium plant-based ice cream for just $10. Move Over is a plant-based ice cream dessert shop in the Fort Wayne metro area. Everything is dairy-free. Their signature is that their ice cream is served in a pot with a shovel. All dessert ice creams are made from scratch in-house. Move Over caters to people with food allergies and to everyone who just loves ice cream and desserts. Head over to mydealsfortwayne.com and get your deal today.
Looking for reliable insurance in Northeast Indiana? Look no further than Edding Insurance, an independent auto owner's insurance agency. They've got you covered with comprehensive plans for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Whether you need to protect your car, safeguard your home, insure your business, or secure your family's future, Edding Insurance is here to help. Edding Insurance is a big supporter of youth athletics, and they use their coaching experience to come up with the perfect game plan for your insurance needs. Edding is an independent auto owner's insurance agency, and they have a referral program that benefits local charities. They can work with many different companies to put together the coverage you need at the lowest possible cost. It's tough out there. Go with an experienced agent and don't try it alone. Find out if you can save money on your insurance costs. Visit eddingins.com to get a free quote today. That's OETTINGINS.com. Edding Insurance, an independent auto owner's insurance agency.
You are listening to High School Basketball, presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
If you're tuning in tonight and you think this isn't Rob Blackman, no, it's not Rob Blackman, because the Purdue Boilermakers have made the shift over to WoWo 92.3 tonight for their game against the USC Trojans. If you're looking for the Purdue game, just make the flip to WoWo 92.3 FM. Coming up after the game, be sure to join us at the Pine Valley Pizza Hut for our Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show. We'll be broadcasting live up until 10:30 with scores, highlights, coaches' interviews, and more. Not only recapping all of the semifinal action, but we've got championship basketball tomorrow night around Northeast Indiana, as the semifinal winners will come back to battle for the sectional trophies tomorrow night, and we'll set everything up for you with Adam Lundy, Eric Dutukevich, and me. That's at the Pine Valley Pizza Hut for the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Post-Game Show. Our first game tonight here at Northrop, pretty one-sided as the Bruins blew it open in the second half, especially in the third quarter, and they rolled to a 73-29 win over the Northside Legends. Northrop advances to the sectional championship tomorrow night with a 16-7 record, and on their home court will be considered the favorite against whatever team comes out of this second game. But I expect that this is going to be a tight one, because Snider under Reggie Tharp, really a solid team that can pressure you defensively. And, of course, Mark Redding, one of the most experienced coaches in the area, in fact, one of the most experienced coaches in the state with his 30-year history as a girls' high school basketball coach, brings a lineup of two seniors, a couple of juniors, and a freshman, while the Snider Panthers will start three seniors, a junior, and a freshman. And the two freshmen might actually be the stars of the game. Bella Hafner, 5'9" freshman at 15 points per game, and Janaea Cooper, a 5'11" freshman for Snider, at 15.2 per contest. Starting lineups have been introduced, and we are just about ready for game two. The Chargers are the home team. They will wear their home white uniforms with blue letters and numbers. The Snider Panthers in road black uniforms with yellow letters and numbers. Snider goes right to left as we see the court here on your radio, and Carroll left to right. Janaea Cooper will jump center for the Snider Panthers against the Chargers' Lily George. And we wait for the signal to get it started. Kind of interesting that nobody lines up on the circle. You've got everybody about 10 feet back of the circle, and the tip is easily controlled by Snider. In the front court, Panthers. Cooper up top to Finney. Now to Parker, left wing. Cross court pass to Sandlin. Baseline drive all the way up and under, but she double dribbled. Turnover for Snider on the game's first possession. And now Carroll in the backcourt. Hafner gets the inbound, and she will start things for the Chargers offense. Throws the pass left wing to Jersey Paul. Paul on the right wing to Myers. Down low, the pass intended for Lily George, knocked away, and here comes Janaea Cooper. Cooper with the crossover, gives it up to Sandlin. A kick out to Kyra Parker. A three is good for Parker. Snider, 3-0. 40 seconds into the game, and here comes Carroll. Jersey Paul, high left, a screen by Lily George. Paul stays on the dribble around the arc. Myers cross-courts it to Lauren Kirkpatrick. Now in the paint, here's Hafner going to work. Right block, gets bumped, goes to the deck, but still has enough to get the ball up and in from the right side of the basket for Kala Hafner. 3-2 game. Snider, the lead in the ball. Nice pass, Sandlin. High-low game to Cooper underneath for the layup. Snider 5, Carroll 2. We played a minute 10. Hafner to Lily George up top. She surveys and then gives to Hafner. Hafner comes off the George screen. A kick out to the wing to Myers. Her three, no good. And Cooper pulls down the board for Snider, and Cooper's on the bounce front court. Parker sets up right side three this time. No good. Rebound. Sandlin has it for Snider. Kick out, Parker. Extra pass on the wing to Matilla. She misses, but another offensive rebound, but the ball on a kick out is off the hands of Cooper and goes out of bounds. Carroll basketball with 6:04 remaining in the opening frame. A 5-2 Snider lead. Top of the key, George hands to Myers. In the corner, Paul. She'll pull the trigger, and Jersey Paul from distance ties it up at 5. A 4-year starter for the Chargers. High post, Sandlin unguarded. Will she take it? Yes, from 13 feet, and it's no good. But on the rebound, we have a foul, and they're going to call it on Janaea Cooper. Janaea Cooper with an early foul. Still 5:40 left in the opening quarter. 5-5 game. Carroll looks for their first lead. Hafner gives it up, top of the key to George. In the corner, Myers. Up on the wing to Kirkpatrick. Post entry, knocked to the corner to Myers. Now Kirkpatrick gives to Jersey Paul between the circles. She'll flip right wing to Myers. Myers drops it down low, and stepping in front, stealing it is Sandlin. Here comes Snider. On the move, Finney, and she got stripped. Hafner comes away with it. Here comes Carroll with Hafner one-on-one, coast to coast, and on the layup she gets fouled, and that is a big one. It is number 2 on Janaea Cooper. 2 fouls in 2 minutes and 55 seconds for the standout freshman from Snider. It's a 5-5 game, and Kala Hafner with 2 free throws and a chance to give Carroll their first advantage. First free throw, no good. Little strong. So Mackenzie Carter, a 5'8 freshman, comes in for another freshman, Janaea Cooper, who will sit down with her 2 fouls. And the second one is short. She overcompensated and missed both free throws. So Snider in a tie game in the front court. Sandlin spins, puts up the shot middle of the paint, and goes over the left shoulder with the right hand and scores from about 9 feet. 7-5, Snider back on top. Lily George outside the top of the key, goes on the wing to Kirkpatrick, hands to Paul, a catch and shoot. Paul got blocked. Snider comes away with it. Front court, Mackenzie Carter on the wing to Finney. She'll drive, she'll throw on the outside to Parker. Parker, a shot fake in the paint, throws outside. On the wing to Matilla. Matilla doesn't hit the 3, and the rebound goes out of bounds in the corner. Last touched by Snider. Carroll basketball, 4:18 left, first quarter, and a 7-5 Snider lead. Hafner At midcourt, bounces at top of the key to George. George will throw near corner to Myers. She's unguarded. She'll shoot. The three comes up just short, and the long rebound right back out to where it was shot from, where Snider's Sanaya Sandlin collects it. Snider front court. Finney, corner triple. Count it! Triple, and it's a double up for Snider. 10-5 over Carroll. Hafner again goes top of the key to George, who hands to Jersey Paul. She throws left wing. Kirkpatrick left all alone, can shoot it all day, and she drains it. Got to make them pay when they won't guard you from behind the arc, and Kirkpatrick does, and that closes the gap to 10-8. Snider front court. Finney right wing. Carter baseline, dribbles all the way through, and then tries to throw to the wing. Nobody there. Hafner deflected it, collected it, and then threw it away. Snider has a shot. Parker misses, and on the rebound, Sandlin with an aggressive follow, and she gets fouled on the putback. And Sanaya Sandlin is going to shoot 2 free throws for the Snider Panthers, trying to build on a 10-8 lead. The foul is on Snider's Zion Finney. It's her first with 3:04 remaining first quarter. First free throw by Sandlin. Oh, that's pretty. 11-8. Maddie Gothrop is in for Carroll. Also, Callie Mitchell has checked in. Second free throw is no good, but it's an offensive rebound for Matilla. And then a ball knocked away on the pass to Finney. Now a scrum on the floor. It's a tie-up. The arrow points to Carroll. 2:57 left, opening frame. 11-8. Snider leading it over the Carroll Chargers. And Carroll inbounds backcourt to Kala Hafner. Hafner on the wing to Kirkpatrick. High post. It goes to Gothrop, and Gothrop gets hit inadvertently. It was actually the defender that I think was on Jersey Paul, and as they guarded Paul, they ran into Gothrop. Inbound pass for Carroll. Hafner, a kick out to Paul. Paul a drive as she tries to put up a shot. It's blocked by Kyra Parker, but Parker got some wrist and will get whistled for the foul. And that will put Jersey Paul of Carroll to the free throw line with her team down by 3. First foul on Kyra Parker. Paul on the first free throw. That's no good. 0 for 3 at the line for the Carroll Chargers. Their top 2 scorers. And finally, they break through as Jersey Paul connects on the second. 11-9. Snider, a 2-point advantage with the ball front court. Sandlin up top. Parker lines up a 3. No good. Rebound and a battle for it. Tie up. The arrow will point to Snider this time. 2:32 to play, first quarter. Snider leads 11-9, and we're going to have a timeout called, so we'll take a break. 2-point lead for the Panthers. It's game 2 of the semifinals here at Northrop. This is high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Joining My Deals Fort Wayne is Move Over Ice Cream. Get $20 worth of Move Over premium plant-based ice cream for just $10. Move Over is a plant-based ice cream dessert shop in the Fort Wayne metro area. Everything is dairy-free. Their signature is that their ice cream is served in a pot with a shovel. All dessert ice creams are made from scratch in-house. Move Over caters to people with food allergies and to everyone who just loves ice cream and desserts. Head over to MyDealsFortWayne.com and get your deal today.
This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Snider has an 11-9 lead with 2:32 remaining in the opening quarter, and inbounds from under their basket. Finney gives it on the perimeter to Matilla. Now at the high post to Sandlin, in the corner to Kyra Parker. Parker will split defenders and then kick it far wing. Finney, a 3, too strong. Long rebound taken by Gothrop of Carroll. Front court, Jersey Paul, cut off baseline right, circles all the way back up the arc, and gives on the perimeter to Lauren Kirkpatrick. Left wing, Hafner dribbles to the logo at midcourt. Now dribbles right, dribbles left, kicks it out on the wing where Kirkpatrick eyes a three on the catch and shoot. It's no good. Finney, the rebound. Long lead pass. In traffic under the basket. Is deflected away. And now a scrum, and it's going to be a travel called on Maddie Gothrop. As she tried to pull the ball out of there, she tried to stand up, and once you're on the deck, you can't do that. It is a travel, and it gives the ball to Snider under their own basket. Going to have two subs coming in. Kylie Gibbs and Ava Myers checking in for Carroll. With 1:38 to play, quarter number 1, 2-point lead for the Panthers. They inbound. And they find Matilla open. Short jumper, no good. And now the rebound tip to the corner and a chase for it, and it goes out of bounds. And I'm not sure. Looks like it went off Carroll. Stays Snider ball. And they will need to inbound pretty close to the corner. They'll let her come up the sideline a couple of steps so she's not right in the corner. And it's inbounded by Mackenzie Carter. Down low to Sandlin. Outside Parker. A look at a three. Got fouled and almost made the bucket, but it's 3 free throws coming for Kyra Parker. The foul on Carroll's Ava Myers. An 11-9 lead and a chance to add 3 more at the free throw line. Free throw number 1, line drive off the rim, no good. Parker hit a 3 earlier in the game, for only 3 points of the game so far. Second free throw, that's good. She's made one of the first 2. 4 points and a 3-point advantage. 12-9. Parker's third. Got it. Gabby Barnes checks in for Snider. And the Panthers a 13-9 lead under a minute and a half left in quarter number 1. Hafner, high post, goes to George. Turns, faces, now gives to Hafner, who drives, scoops it up with the left hand. Too strong off the window. Rebound Snider. And then an outlet to midcourt is stolen by Jersey Paul. To Hafner. Up top to Paul. The 3 on the way. That's no good. And the long rebound grab by Finney of Snider. Quickly, Barnes, lead pass. Carter. And Carter tried to bounce a pass into the paint, and it was... Snider will inbound from under the basket with 58.8 seconds remaining in our quarter. 13-9, Snider leads. On the perimeter, Finney splits the circles with the slow dribble and drifts to the right. Now on the wing, Barnes, baseline corner. It's a drive by Carter. She put up a runner that hits air and is taken by Carroll. Quickly front court, Chargers. Jersey Paul on the wing, circles up top, and a close guarding position by Finney. Got her into the space of Jersey Paul, and that is a foul on Finney, and it turns into the 5th foul of the quarter. So right to the free throw line goes Jersey Paul, set to shoot 2 for the Carroll Chargers. Her team is down by 4 with 40 seconds left in quarter number 1. And Paul good on the first free throw. Miley Hurst, a 5'1" sophomore, comes into the game for Snider. Trying to make it a 2-point game, and the second free throw is no good. Score remains 13-10. Snider in the front court. Parker up top to Barnes. Back to Parker, right wing. Dribbles to the baseline. Pulls up mid-range, and it's no good. And Kala Hafner will take down the rebound for Carroll. Hafner dribbles front court. In the corner, wide open is Kylie Gibbs. Didn't get the shot, but the rebound goes to Carroll. And now it is Hafner from the right corner. Air ball on the 3, and a battle for the rebound. And we're going to have a foul called on Carroll's Lily George. That's the third foul of our opening quarter for the Carroll Chargers. So Snider inbounds, 11 seconds. They're up by 3, front court. It is Hurst working the dribble between the circles to Parker. It's a long 3 from the right wing, no good. And they're going to call a foul on Hafner over the back on the rebound. Hafner went over the back of Mackenzie Carter, and that is her second here in our first quarter. So both the star freshmen with 2 fouls in the first quarter. Quick inbound, and Hafner just picked up her third. A short shot on a quick out-of-bounds play, and Hafner fouls her third foul of the quarter. And with no time on the clock, Mackenzie Carter can add to the 13-10 Snider lead. But more important, Hafner may end up having to sit the entire second quarter. Picked up her second and her third in the final seconds of this first quarter. Carter, a 5'8 freshman at the line, and the first one rattles and comes out. Second one's on the way. That one's good. So it's the end of quarter number 1, and it's a 14-10 lead. But fouls really the story. 3 of them in the first quarter on Carroll's Kala Hafner, and 2 on Snider's Janaea Cooper. Second quarter comes up next. This is high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
As interest rates are finally starting to drop, partnering with a local builder has never made more sense. Like locally owned Hammond Homes. Al Hammond and his team have been building high-quality luxury homes right here in WOWO land since 1978. Not only do you get personalized service, one-on-one attention, and exceptional quality, but you'll also be able to lock in a great rate and start building equity in your custom home. And rest easy knowing you're in good hands, as they are a true design build firm, which means they're able to bring architectural and interior design into your home, making it one of a kind. Plus, you get to see finished selections in both 2D and 3D before they implement anything, so they can be sure to understand what you do like and what you don't like. If building new isn't on your to-do list right now, but you want to transform your home before the entire family is over for the holidays, the folks at Hammond Homes are experts in home transformations, like remodeling kitchens and bathrooms to creating beautiful indoor living spaces. Delivering on time and on budget. Find them online at hammond-homes.com. Delivering on time and on budget, it's Hammond Homes.
Now back to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
After 1, it's 14-10 Snider. And on the first possession of quarter number 2, Snider with a pick took it right away from Jersey Paul. And in transition, the ball poked away from Snider. It results in a tie-up. And the arrow will give it to the Panthers under their basket. Cooper not back in the game for Snider with 2 fouls. Kala Hafner sitting the bench for Carroll with 3. Picked 2 of them up in the last 3 seconds of the first quarter. Sandlin, nice spin move down the lane. Put it up with the left hand, and they call her for a travel. So Carroll gets the ball down by 4. Jersey Paul is going to run the point. Guarded by Miley Hurst. Lily George just outside the top of the key. Turns, faces, and then dribbles left and hands on the arc to Callie Mitchell. In the corner, pass down low to Lily George, and she gets fouled aggressively by Sandlin. And the foul on Sandlin is her first. Carroll will inbound under the basket. Paul up top to Myers. And a throw to the right wing. And both Carroll players split and conceded to the other. And the ball just goes out of bounds. The pass was right between both Callie Mitchell and Lauren Kirkpatrick. And they both just let it go out of bounds. Snider with the ball and a 4-point advantage. Hurst, corner to Parker. Parker cross courts it. Barnes, left corner where it's Carter with the three. No good. Offensive rebound, Sandlin goes to work with the spin move and put back. Zanaya Sandlin makes it 16-10 Snider. Mitchell outside to Kirkpatrick. George, she'll flip it outside to Ava Myers to take a three. It's no good, and the rebound to Snider. Parker to Barnes left wing. Barnes to Parker up top. Down low, good pass, but trouble handling it cleanly was Mackenzie Carter in traffic under the basket. And the ball knocked away from Carter, goes out of bounds off Carroll. So Snider still keeps the possession. Parker to Hurst up top between the rings. She'll dribble right, take it all the way down the lane, and challenge George. Missed the layup. Sandlin cleans it up, and on the putback, she is fouled. Sandlin's going to have 2 free throws coming, and Sanaya Sandlin, with some aggressive work down in the post, averages just 7 points per game. She's got 5 as she goes to the free throw line, shooting 2. And she's got 6. 1 more free throw coming. The lead is up to 7, 17-10, as Carroll has to play without their star freshman, Kala Hafner, who's on the bench with 3 fouls. For an 8-point lead. Short rebound, Lily George of Carroll. Backcourt to Paul, front court to Kirkpatrick. Now Mitchell has it up top to Paul. Back to Mitchell in the corner, and her three no good. And Mackenzie Carter comes away with it. The freshman brings it quickly front court, gives it off to Hurst. Her three no good. Long rebound, and it goes all the way out of bounds in the far corner. And the last one to touch it was the shooter for Snider, Miley Hurst, and Carroll will have it with 5:51 to play here in the second quarter. A 17-10 Snider lead. Jersey Paul, front court, pounded by Hurst, so she gives it up to Lily George, and then George from the arc threw it all the way across on a skip pass and just sailed it past everyone. Turnover for Carroll. Snider will get it back with 5:39 on the clock. We're in the second quarter, and Snider leads it 17-10. Halftime for Purdue, and the Boilermakers are up 48-36 over USC at Mackey Arena. Again, that game is on WOWO 92.3 FM. Snider comes in the front court, and their first pass to the wing is a little wide, and it's a turnover. Now Carroll in the paint. Gothrop goes up, and it left it short. Rebound on the deck, and it's taken by Barnes, but on her outlet pass, it's stolen. Carroll has it. Jersey Paul on the perimeter. Long three. That's from the logo. It's no good. Long rebound chase, but goes out of bounds off the iron, and it belongs to Snider. That may have been close to 33 feet on that three attempt by Jersey Paul. 17-10, the score remains. Snider the lead on the ball. There's a skip pass across the defense where Carter goes down low to Sandlin. Sandlin tries to spin, and they're going to call her for another travel. Be honest, see that move a lot in college where you drive, you pivot, you spin, and Sandlin's been called for it twice. I'm not sure either one was really a travel. I think the move is kind of advanced for high school, and they probably just don't see it often. Front court, Jersey Paul, rotated through Mitchell to the left wing, and then the post entry to Lily George, and she's got bodies all over, and that's a foul. It's going to be called on, I believe it's Mackenzie. No, it's Nella Matilla who gets called for the foul. 23, not 22. Inbound Carroll. They've got Ava Myers open, but she'll feed instead to George down low. She'll power it up, get fouled on the short shot, missed it, but we'll have free throws. And this foul is again on Nella Matilla. And And she's just picked up her second and her third. Correction. She's picked up her first and second in back-to-back plays. 4:36 left second quarter. George at the line, good on the first, makes it 17-11. Carroll trying to survive a second quarter without Kala Hafner. And we have not seen Janaea Cooper since early in the game after she picked up 2 quick fouls. Second free throw, also good for Lily George. 6'2" junior, averages 10 a game, gets her first 2 points, and it's 17-12. Snider front court. Hurst on the wing to Mackenzie Carter. Launches. Too strong on the three, but an offensive rebound by Gabby Barnes. On the kick out, it goes to Gracie or Kiara Smith. One name in the stats, one name in the roster, and there's another travel, this one called on Miley Hurst as she drove into the paint, tried to come to a jump stop. Hurst, a 5'1" sophomore. She didn't agree with the travel call, but another turnover gives the ball back to Carroll with the Chargers trailing 17-12. Halfway through our second quarter. Pass on the wing to Jersey Paul. It's deflected. Now a scrum for the ball on the deck and a tie-up with the arrow pointing to Carroll. Megan Lanning has checked in as well for Carroll. And it's Kirkpatrick. Pass up top, Myers. Goes to Lanning, right corner. Feeding the post. George gets it, and George gets called for a travel. Well, you better basically lock your feet to the ground in this one. The travel gives it to Snider. Down low, Parker feeds in the paint to Barnes. She'll spin and put up a right-handed jump hook over her left shoulder. Good off glass for Gabby Barnes. Quick transition, triple Myers. That's no good. 19-12 Snider, and they're in the front court in transition. Parker, left wing triple. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Smith. And she had her teammate, Mackenzie Carter, who she threw it to, on the baseline with a foot out of bounds, and that will be a turnover for Snider. 3:20 on the clock. Jersey Paul has it, right corner, drives, and then kicks a pass into the paint, and that's taken away by Snider. And Snider gets called for a travel. Well, on the scoreboard, Snider leads 19-12, but traveling, making a big comeback here. Only down by a couple. Inbound for Carroll and a throwaway. Just tossed the inbound right to Mackenzie Carter of Snider. And then she gets her pocket picked by Lauren Kirkpatrick. Here comes Callie Mitchell. She'll throw to the wing. It's deflected, but it did make its way to Lanning. Now Lanning left open. Left corner three. Bullseye! Lanning's triple, and it's a 4-point game. 19-15. 2:44 left in the half. Barnes up top to Smith. Now Kyra Parker. Foul line jumper on the way. It's no good. Rebound goes to Carroll, and an over-the-back call against Mackenzie Carter of Snider. That'll be Mackenzie Carter's first foul of the game. It's the third on the Panthers here in the quarter. So Carroll will inbound in the backcourt. 2:33 to play before halftime. 19-15. Carroll a chance to cut into the 4-point Snider advantage. And they feed the post. Double team is York. And as she had pressure, she tried to get a pass out to the wing and ended up throwing it away. Another turnover. Been kind of sloppy here in the quarter, but again, both teams are playing without key players. For Carroll, it's their point guard, Kala Hafner, and for Snider, it's Janaea Cooper. both with foul trouble. Cooper with 2 and Hafner with 3. Snider in the front court. Smith feeds the post. Sandlin, skip pass, threw it right to the Carroll bench. Well, now turnovers is making a comeback on traveling. 19-15. I know it's the same thing. Every travel is a turnover. Last 2 minutes of the quarter. Feed down low over the top of the defense. A kick out. Kirkpatrick in the corner. Mitchell, 3. No good. Rebound tipped. Snider pulls it away, but is tied up. Barnes got it. Went to pull it out of there, and it was tied up by Matty Gothrop. Two teams playing hard against each other and just playing last Friday. Not that it's chippy, but it's highly competitive. The tie-up gives the ball to Snider. Panthers lead it 19-15 with 1:50 remaining before our break. Miley Hurst, 5'1" guard. Sandlin up top to Smith. Corner to Parker. Parker finds Sandlin just inside the left elbow. A 12-foot jumper is no good, and the rebound underneath goes to Carroll's Lauren Kirkpatrick. Another chance with 1.5 minutes left in the first half for Carroll, and that is Jersey Paul from way downtown. It's no good from up top, and the rebound Snider quickly down to Sandlin. Sandlin in front of the rim and lays it in softly with the right hand. 21-15. Snider with the lead. Approaching the last minute of the second quarter. Mitchell passes across the court, far corner to Lanning. Now Kirkpatrick, left wing. In the paint to Gothrop. Gothrop up top. Lanning feeds down low, and it's intercepted by Sandlin. Gives to Parker. Parker, long skip pass, wide open Smith. Right wing triple. Bullseye! De'Ara Smith has opened up a 9-point lead for the Panthers. 24-15 with 41.5 seconds left before halftime. The officials stopped play due to a delay of game. May have touched the ball after it went through the hoop. Just a warning given with 41.5 seconds left before we take recess. 24-15. Snider is ahead. Oh, it almost a travel. I'm surprised that wasn't called. Down low, it's Myers. She'll dribble out to the arc and then feed the post. Gothrop back out to Myers near the right corner. Dribbles up the arc and up top gives to Mitchell. Gothrop, Mitchell, and in the corner, it's Lanning. How about an answer from Lanning? Megan Lanning from downtown in the left corner, and we've got a 24-18 game. Last 10 seconds. Snider will space it. Try to play for one shot with 6 seconds. In the corner, Barnes. Up top, Hurst. They got 3 seconds. They give it to Parker. She'll shoot a long 3 from outside the top of the key and comes off long and to the right. And that gives us our halftime horn. Well, certainly a first half we didn't expect to see with 2 of the star players sitting on the bench. But it's 24-18 Snider as the teams take their break in their respective locker rooms. And again, the winner of this one will go on to take on the host of this sectional, the Northrop Bruins, tomorrow night in a Class 4A sectional championship. With the score 24-18, Snider ahead of the Carroll Chargers. It is halftime, and you're listening to the high school basketball game of the week, presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Pizza Hut's new tavern-style pizza, an upgrade to their classic crispy thin crust, cut into 16 snackable squares and loaded to the edge with bold, flavorful toppings. Try one of their 4 new signature recipes, like the spicy chicken sausage or the pesto margarita, or choose variety with the ultimate or double pepperoni, because for a limited time, you can get any of these specialty tavern-style pizzas for only $12. Go thinner, go crisper, go bolder. Availability, charges, and minimum vary. Go to pizzahut.com now.
Get the
latest knife info from one of the country's premium knife shops, Blade Man's Knife Shop at the shops of Scott Road. There's a reason customers drive hours just to shop at Blade Man's in Fort Wayne.
Hi, this is Mark, the owner of Blade Man's Knife Shop, and I'd like to personally invite you out to the store to see the area's best selection of quality knives. We have Benchmade, Spyderco, Microtech, ProTech, Hogue, Zero Tolerance, Medford Knife and Tool, ADV Tactical, Tour Knives, and many more. We also have a great selection of custom knives. At Blade Man's, we specifically select top quality products for the best in customer satisfaction. There's a difference with top brands, and at Blade Man's, we'll take the time to explain how material consultative environment. We update our online inventory daily so you know you're ordering in-stock product that will be shipped within 1 business day. So check us out on BladeMansKnifeShop.com or stop by the store in the shops Scout Road and have a cup of coffee on me.
Be in the know and follow Blade Man's on Facebook and Instagram today. 10% discount to police and military, and now you can see the collection of Shun knives, the finest in kitchen cutlery, available at Blade Man's Knife Shop in the shops of Scott Road.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the best glass company of them all?
I'm the magic mirror, and the answer to your question is a simple one, you see. When it comes to specialty glass, call City Glass Specialty. The area's choice for custom glass, including shower doors, mirrors, and custom framing since 1944.
So, Magic Mirror, how do I reach them?
Visit cityglassspecialty.com or call 260-744-3301 today.
The Magic Mirror is right. City Glass is the best glass company of them all. If you're looking for a new shower or tub enclosure, City Glass has framed or frameless to offer the ideal solution for your remodeling project. You can choose from a wide variety of glass designs with matching hardware, and they can custom create a mirror to complete the unique look of your interior design. Located on Calhoun Street, 3 blocks south of the Oyster Bar, City Glass Specialty specializes in matching products to your bathroom remodel vision.
This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Welcome back to Northrop High School, where it's halftime in Game 2 of the semifinals. And the Snider Panthers are in front of the Carroll Chargers 24-18. Just a week ago on Friday night, wrapping up the regular season, the Carroll Chargers defeated Snider 67-55. But Carroll did not have to play through the absence of freshman Kala Hafner. She picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter and 2 of them in the last 3 seconds of the opening frame. So she's got 3 fouls here at halftime. Did not play in the second quarter. Meanwhile, for Snider, early in the game, in the first 2.5 minutes, Janaea Cooper picked up 2 fouls, and she ended up sitting most of that first half for the Panthers. And so it was basically a challenge of who could play better without their star freshman. And here at the break, it's Snider that's on top, 24-18. Well, the first game of our doubleheader went to the Northrop Bruins easily over the Northside Legends, 73-29. They got 19 points from Kayla Williams-Thomas, 18 scored by Swin Jackson, and they end up improving to 16-7 on the year. Northside sees their season end with a 4-18 record. So Northrop is awaiting whoever wins here, and just over my right shoulder, we've got the Northrop team and Coach Katie Jackson doing some scouting of this second game. Of course, Coach Jackson, as we talked about in the first game, has quite the busy basketball season. She is spread out everywhere, not only a committed and quality coach here at Northrop High School, where she has her daughter playing for, but also with twin daughters that play for the Valparaiso Beacons, and they are in action tonight against Belmont. Things not going all that well for Valparaiso, but tomorrow, Jalen Jackson, Katie's son, will be leading Purdue Fort Wayne against the Green Bay Phoenix at the Coliseum. That's going to be part of a big doubleheader where you can get one ticket and enjoy 2 games in Horizon League action. And I'll tell you, it's a heck of a bargain. For $15, you'll see the first place team in the women's league standings. That's the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons women's team, who has won 16 straight games. They're 14-0 in league play, and they're looking for their 20th win of the season tomorrow against Wright State. That game tips at 4. Then at 7 o'clock, the men will be in action against Green Bay, who is winless in the Horizon League. They're under head coach Doug Gottlieb, who faced a little bit of criticism earlier this week when he had to go do 2 shows down in New Orleans from Radio Row at the Super Bowl as part of his contract with Fox Sports Radio, where he still has dual jobs, required him to be down there for a few days. So he missed at least one practice for the Phoenix this week, but he will be in town tomorrow. In fact, he's probably in town tonight, getting set for the game tomorrow at the Coliseum. A 7 o'clock tip for the men, following the 4 o'clock tip for the women. And it will be a game time of 7 o'clock for the men against the winless Green Bay Phoenix. So it should be fun out at the Coliseum tomorrow. Hope to see you there. We'll have your broadcast of men's basketball at 6:45 tomorrow right here on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM. For those of you looking for the Purdue game, Boilermakers are up 57-41 on USC with just under 17 minutes left, and that game's being broadcast on WOWO 92.3 FM. That's WOWO 92.3 FM for the Purdue game tonight. After the game, join us at the Pine Valley Pizza Hut for our Parkview Sports Medicine postgame show. All of the sectional semifinal scores, and we'll set you up for some of the key sectional championship matchups. That comes up after this game right here on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM. Again, our halftime score in our second semifinal to determine who goes on to play Northrop for a sectional championship tomorrow night. It is Snider leading it over the Carroll Chargers 24-18. We'll take a break. The second half is next. A Parkview Sports Medicine high school basketball game of the week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
As interest rates are finally starting to drop, partnering with a local builder has never made more sense. Like locally owned Hammond Homes. Al Hammond and his team have been building high-quality luxury homes right here in WOWO land since 1978. Not only do you get personalized service, one-on-one attention, and exceptional quality, but you'll also be able to lock in a great rate and start building equity in your custom home. And rest easy knowing you're in good hands, as they are a true design build firm, which means they're able to bring architectural and interior design into your home, making it one of a kind. Plus, you get to see finished selections in both 2D and 3D before they implement anything, so they can be sure to understand what you do like and what you don't like. If building new isn't on your to-do list right now, but you want to transform your home before the entire family is over for the holidays, the folks at Hammond Homes are experts in home transformations, like remodeling kitchens and bathrooms to creating beautiful indoor living spaces. Delivering on time and on budget. Find them online at hammond-homes.com. Delivering on time and on budget, it's Hammond Homes.
Does your business cater to families or families with newborns? Are you trying to find a better way to market your products or services to thousands? Then you need to be at the 2025 Baby Fair and Family Expo, February 22nd from 9 to 3 at the Coliseum. Families are always looking for the best products and services, and the 2025 Baby Fair and Family Expo is the perfect way to get families to experience what you offer. We have great opportunities from booth rentals to sponsorship opportunities available. So if you want to make sure your business gets in front of one of the most sought-after demographics, you need to text BOOTH to 45364 for more information. That's BOOTH to 45364. Last year, booths sold out, so don't wait. The Baby Fair and Family Expo will take place on Saturday, February 22nd at the Memorial Coliseum. Text BOOTH to 45364 now to find out how you can be a part of it.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. We specialize in treating sports-related injuries, so you can count on high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we make it easy to get quick and reliable orthopedic care. No referral or appointment necessary. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com/orthoexpress.
Now back to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Welcome to the second half. Hasn't taken long for Janaea Cooper to make her presence felt. The very first play of the second half, they feed her down low. She scores, makes it 26-18, and then comes up with a rebound and a good outlet pass that creates a foul on Carroll. And that is the first one called on Lauren Kirkpatrick of the Chargers. So Snider inbound with an 8-point lead, 7:32 remaining in the third quarter. Finney feeds Sandlin in the middle of the lane. And right back to Finney. Reverse layup, no good. And the rebound goes to Carroll's Lily George. Kala Hafner and Janaea Cooper both back on the floor for their respective units. In the corner, Lanning. Good look at a three. Got it! Megan Lanning cuts the margin to 5, 26-21, and then Lanning with a hold of Janaea Cooper at the other end. First foul on Megan Lanning. 7:05 remaining, third quarter, 26-21. Snider the advantage, and they'll inbound for the baseline under their basket. Finney to inbound. Gives to Sandlin, who's left alone. A mix-up defensively on the out-of-bounds play by Carroll. Leaves Sandlin all alone right side of the hoop. She'll lay it in off the glass. And it's 28-21. And then Hafner tries to throw a pass down low for George. She can't handle it. And it goes out of bounds and a turnover for the Carroll Chargers. So Snider gets it right back with a 28-21 lead. Snider trying to get revenge for a season-ending loss to Carroll last Friday. Finney at the right elbow. Skips it outside, and then a pass deflected by Hafner, and Carroll comes away with it. Lanning, and they reach in on Lanning in the backcourt, and Kyra Parker is guilty of the foul. That's her second. 6:34 left on the third quarter clock. 28-21. Looks like a football score. Hafner will drive all the way to the basket. Lost her balance as she went to put up the shot and came up short. And the rebound tipped off Snider out of bounds. Jersey Paul will pull the trigger. Throws up top to George. Gives on the perimeter to Maddie Gothrop to Jersey Paul. Far corner to Lanning. Back to Paul on the wing. Jersey Paul on the dribble. Takes it up top. Kind of a loose dribble, but she doesn't lose it. It goes to Lanning. Lanning will go to drive, and we'll get a 3-second count against Carroll's Lily George trying to post up down around the basket. Carroll gives the ball back to Snider with the Panthers leading at 28-21. The clock goes under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And the ball lost at midcourt by Finney, picked up by Paul. Paul to the hoop for the layup. 28-23. Finney. Again, Paul tried to take away the right-handed dribble, and there was a little body contact, and they'll call Jersey Paul for the foul this time. And that's her first. It worked the possession before, but that time Paul just a little late in establishing that position, cheating to the right side of Finney. High post to Cooper, outside Sandlin. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now it's Cooper down the right side of the lane, muscles it up, but didn't get it over Gothrop, and Maddie Gothrop pulls away the rebound. Outlet to Kala Hafner. Right wing for Hafner on the dribble. Picks it up. Now needs somebody to get open. A long skip pass, and they've got Lanning open left wing. Three ball, and it's good for Lanning. Her second three of the quarter, and we've got a 2-point game. 5:17 left in the third, 28-26. Snider holding on by 2 and a timeout. We'll take a break. It's the high school basketball game of the week presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. We specialize in treating sports-related injuries, so you can count on high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we make it easy to get quick and reliable orthopedic care. No referral or appointment necessary. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com/OrthoExpress.
This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Another Class 4A sectional taking place out at Homestead. Game 1 went to Huntington North over Southside 62-32. And it's halftime of Game 2, and it looks pretty clear that it will be Huntington North and Homestead in championship at halftime. Snider with just a 2-point lead in the front court. They go Sandlin down low. Sandlin from the right block. Picks up the dribble, outside pass to Finney. She'll drive down the lane, big jump stop, layup, and they'll count the bucket and a foul on Carroll. What a play by Zion Finney. She'll go to the line to try to make it a 5-point lead for the Panthers, and they needed that. Carroll was on a run, and now Finney's free throw is good. The 3-point play the hard way. And it's 31-26. Snider by 5. 4:54 to play. Bounces off the knee of Hafner to Jersey Paul, and then we've got a moving screen called on Maddie Gothrop. That's going to give it back to Snider with the Panthers up by 5 with 4:50 to play in the third. 31-26. Snider left to right. Road black uniforms, yellow letters and numbers. Sandlin in the corner to Janaea Cooper. Up top to Parker. Skips it on the other side to Matilla. Corner to Cooper. Cooper drives. Tries to go up with the layup. Maybe a little contact that's not called, and the rebound goes to Carroll. Lanning. Corner, Hafner, she'll launch the triple, and it's too strong. Rebound goes all the way to the far corner and out of bounds, and belongs to Snider. 4:20 still to play, quarter number 3. Snider the ball in a 31-26 lead. Finney, front court. Wants to go right, and Paul cheats that way. Finally, they give it up to Cooper. Down low, Sandlin powers it up, and they call Lily George with a foul. It's going to be free throws for Sanaya Sandlin. That was right in front of me. It's one of those where could have gone uncalled, but the foul on George is now her third, and you know, they put the foul on the board as Maddie Gothrop. First free throw's good. It's 32-26, and now Sandlin's second is also good. Sandlin with 12 points, well above her season average of 7 a contest. Pass down low. George is open, didn't know it. Now she'll go up from the left block and bank it in off the window. 33-28, 4 points for Lily George. The 6'2 junior post for Carroll. Matilla outside right wing to Finney. Down low, Sandlin. Nice spin move on the drive and lays it in. 14 for Sandlin. 35-28. Hafner, a teardrop. Oh, what a shot. The one-handed teardrop from about 12 feet. Right straight out front for Kala Hafner. And for Hafner, she's got just 4 points. Didn't play the second quarter because of foul trouble. 35-30. A 5-point lead for Snider, and a timeout is taken by Carroll. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break with 3:24 remaining in the third. Snider 35, Carroll 30. It's semifinal game number 2 of the Class 4A sectional at Northrop. The high school basketball game of the week, presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. We specialize in treating sports-related injuries, so you can count on high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we make it easy to get quick and reliable orthopedic care. No referral or appointment necessary. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com/orthoexpress.
You are listening to High School Basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
3 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the third quarter and a 5-point lead for the Panthers. Snider with the ball out of the timeout. Sandlin skips it near side to Parker. Down low, Cooper spins around Lily George, and Cooper lays it in with the left hand. She's got 6 points. The lead is 7. Hafner in the corner to Lanning. Baseline drive, and she tries to throw a pass, but Lanning was the one that was open. She tried to bounce the pass to Lily George, and it was knocked away, and they're going to call a kick on Snider. .302 to play in the third. 7-point Panthers lead. And Jersey Paul to throw it in. Finds Hafner, left corner, 3. Too strong. Long rebound, right back to Hafner. She drives, she challenges Finnessy. Finnessy blocked the shot, but they're going to call Finnessy for a foul. And Kala Hafner is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for the Carroll Chargers. 37-30, third foul on Finnessy. And Hafner shooting 2, first one good. It's now 5 points for Kala Hafner, averages 15 a game. 2:56 remains, quarter number 3. 37-31 and now 37-32. Hafner good on both free throws. Snider front court, Parker high left wing to Matilla. Now Sandlin had it poked away, goes to the deck to get it, throws it but blindly behind her to Parker, who gives to Cooper. Back up top, Matilla, the pass to Finnessy, feeds Sandlin in the lane, and her short shot comes up off the rim, and a rebound to Lily George as she's falling to the deck. Carroll front court, here's Hafner, the drive all the way to the rack, got the bucket through contact. She's going to have a chance at a 3-point play. Hafner with the drive and 1, and she's going to go to the line where she just made 2 a moment ago. It's the third foul on Nella Matilla of Snider. This could make it a 2-point game. 37-34, and Hafner's free throw on the way is good. Hafner coming to life here late in the third quarter. Now has 9, and Cooper in the paint. Kick in the corner to Mackenzie Carter. She gives it back to Cooper. Cooper skips it near side, almost goes out of bounds, but a nice catch by Finnessy. She'll shoot the 3. It's no good. On the rebound, we got a foul call? No, we got a jump ball. And the arrow's pointing to Carroll, and they're going to have a chance to tie or take the lead. 2:09 to play in the third. 37-35, Snider. Here comes Carroll. Hafner between the circles. Looks, throws on the wing to Lanning. Down low, they go to Lily George. Up top to Hafner. Hafner drives, floats, shoots, and scores. We got a tie game. Minute 52 left in the third. 37 all, and that's 11 for Hafner. Baseline drive. Matilla cut off, or Carter rather. Outside to Cooper. Up top, Finnessy. In the corner, Cooper, baseline drive, floats up a teardrop, no good. Got her own miss. Ball knocked away. Now it's on the deck, and one of the Carroll Chargers reached in, and I think it could be Lily George. And if it is, that could be her 4th foul. It is 4 fouls on Lily George. Janaea Cooper will shoot 2 at the line on the 15th foul of the quarter. Free throw is too strong. 6 points in the game so far for the freshman from Snider, Janaea Cooper. She'll have one more free throw coming and a chance to break the 37-37 tie. Right-handed shooter. Flips it. Connects. 1 point game, and it's Snider that's back on top. 38-37. Hafner, little crossover. Now a drive to the basket. There's contact, and it's going to be more free throws for Kala Hafner. Same drive that she finished just a moment ago. This time she couldn't get the shot all the way to the basket, but she did draw some body contact, and so Hafner now at the line could give Carroll the lead, and the first free throw ties it up. Trying to remember if Carroll's had a lead at all tonight. They don't yet because the second free throw's no good. Snider in the front court. Finney, high right, flips on the wing to Sandlin. Sandlin at the arc. Gives to Parker. Finney, left side Matilla. Matilla goes in the corner to Cooper. Right back on a give and go to Matilla. She'll give it on a bounce across the lane to Sandlin, who lays it in. Great ball movement. 16 points for Sandlin, and it's a 2-point lead for Snider. Hafner between the circles. Gives it outside to Jersey Paul. Paul to Hafner, high right wing. There's the skip across the defense. Lanning hands to Paul. Paul up top, Lanning left open. Top of the key, triple. Got another one. 3 in the quarter, 4 in the game for Megan Lanning off the Carroll bench, and the Chargers have the lead, 41-40. 18 seconds left in the third. Janaea Cooper dribbles into the lane and outside to Finney. Her three, no good. And the rebound, Sandlin goes over the top of Kirkpatrick to get the rebound. Now down low to Carter. She'll get it outside. Finney didn't get the shot up before the horn. And it's the end of our third quarter. We got a game heading to the fourth. All tied up at 40. They only gave Lanning a 2 on that last jumper. And I know that they're going to ask, and they don't have a video review, but they are going to talk about it. But on the board right now, it's 40-40 as we head to the fourth. This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Does your business cater to families or families with newborns? Are you trying to find a better way to market your products or services to thousands? Then you need to be at the 2025 Baby Fair and Family Expo, February 22nd from 9 to 3 at the Coliseum. Families are always looking for the best products and services, and the Baby Fair and Family Expo is the perfect way to get families to experience what you offer. We have great opportunities from booth rentals to sponsorship opportunities available. So if you want to make sure your business gets in front of one of the most sought-after demographics, you need to text BOOTH to 45364 for information. That's BOOTH to 45364. Last year's booth sold out, so don't wait. The 2025 Baby Fair and Family Expo will take place on Saturday, February 22nd at the Memorial Coliseum. Text BOOTH to 45364 now to find out how you can be part of it.
Now back to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Officially tied at 40 as Snider starts with the possession. And there's a nice bounce pass down low to Cooper for the reverse layup. And Snider's back in front. We've had a couple of ties, but Carroll's never led. It's 42-40. They put 41-40 on the board after that shot by Lanning from the top of the key as Carroll gets called for a travel and turns it over. But they, at the end of the quarter, they did originally put 41-40 on the board, and then at the end of the quarter, it had been taken to 40-40. There's a steal by Paul in the backcourt. Pick the pocket of Finney, and as Paul goes for the layup, she is fouled by Finney, and Jersey Paul will go to the free throw line. Chance to tie the score. 7:27 remains. It's 42-40. 2-point lead for the Snider Panthers with Carroll Sr., Jersey Paul, a 17-point-per-game scorer, going to the line with 7 points, and now she's got 8. First free throw's good, and the next one could tie it. But then the officials did talk during the intermission and made sure that everything was square. They did call the shot from the top of the key at 2 at the last Carroll possession of the third quarter. And that is how it is on the board. So we're all squared away, and the second free throw ties the score. And Jersey Paul has 8 points. Outside, 3 on the way for Parker. It's too strong, and the long rebound chased down by Carroll. Kirkpatrick gives in the backcourt to Hafner. Hafner on the front court dribble, flips to Paul. Paul will circle to the top of the key and then throw on the wing to Lanning, and a post entry, and no one's there. She tried to get a pass quickly to George, but George vacated, went to the other side. Now Snider in the corner. Mackenzie Carter's left open. Her three no good, and Hafner tips it to George. George, a full court pass to Paul, putting the layup, and it's no good, but she got fouled, and Jersey Paul at the free throw line could officially give Carroll their first lead of the game. With 6:45 left, we're tied at 42. And Jersey Paul has 7 points. Her 8th on the way is good, and Carroll is in front. First time in the game, and it comes with 6:45 left. Second one short, so it's only a 1-point lead. Front court, Hurst on the wing to Sandlin, baseline to Cooper. Back outside on the wing to Sandlin, right back to Cooper. Cooper dribbles the arc and then throws up top, where Parker rotates it to Mackenzie Carter on the left wing. High post to Sandlin. Sandlin turns, shoots from 14, and buries it. 18 points for Sanaya Sandlin. And Snider back on top. They'll go right down low to Lily George. A little turnaround over the right shoulder with the left hand, no good, but a foul called. And I believe Sandlin is going to be guilty. She picks up her third. Well, George is out there with 4 fouls. 6:13 remains. A 1-point Snider lead and 2 free throws for the 6'2 junior. And the first one is good. George averages 10.4 per game. That's her 5th point. Second free throw for the second Chargers lead of the game. Got it. 45-44. It's Carroll in front. Snider in the front court. Barnes goes baseline to Cooper. Up on the wing to Hurst. Back in the corner to Cooper. They'll enter the post. It's Barnes with the left hand, and a nice little semi-jump hook with the left hand by Gabby Barnes. It's Snider on top. 46-45. 4 points for Barnes. Hafner on the drive down the left side of the lane. Just throws it up on the run with the left hand and banked it in off the square. Hafner with 14 points. 47-46. Carroll on the good side. Barnes outside Cooper. She'll try a 3. Got it! Janaea Cooper. Downtown triple. 49-47. Snider. Carroll front court with 5:09 to play. Paul takes it on the dribble to the right wing, almost to the corner. Now will turn the edge and throw up top. Lanning, a 3. It's too strong, and the rebound goes to Kyra Parker of Snider. Panthers lead it by 2. Barnes, high left, will throw down low, and it gets to Cooper. Layup good. Janaea Cooper with 14 points, and Snider up by 4 with 4:46 left, and a timeout is called on the floor. You're listening to Parkview Sports Medicine's high school basketball game of the week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Are you an athlete looking to level up? PSM Performance is where the region's top athletes become more. Achieve your goals through high-intensity, one-on-one training with performance experts. Whether you want to be faster, stronger, or more agile, we'll make it happen. Now accepting athletes from 12 years up to college. Ready to get started? Schedule your first session at psmsports.com. PSM. Earn your edge.
This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
We welcome those of you that are joining us. I know the game isn't over, but you might have left it because it's 73-52 Purdue ahead of USC with 7:31 left in Mackey Arena. That game is being aired on our sister station, WOWO 92.3 FM. Here at Northrop, it's the second semifinal. The winner will play Northrop tomorrow night for the championship, and Snider with a 51-47 lead. Hafner, the drive, and got blocked. Now the ball three in the lane, and going down to get it is Maddie Gothrop. And Mark Redding, alertly knowing that Gothrop had three Panthers around her, and she was on the deck, calls a timeout. It's just at 30, so we'll keep this here. Remind you that after the game, we invite you to join us at the Pine Valley Pizza Hut. No matter what the occasion on a Friday night, if you're out and about, the perfect nightcap is Pizza Hut of Fort Wayne. Don't forget, you can dine in, you can enjoy the salad bar, or you can use your app, place an order, pick it up, or have it delivered. And I'm sure you're going to want to be keeping that app ready for Sunday. Got to have a pizza with the game, right? We'll be at the Pine Valley Pizza Hut for the Parkview Sports Medicine postgame show coming up right after this game ends. 4:36 remains in regulation. It is 51-47. Snider the lead, and Carroll will be inbounding under the basket. Jersey Paul throws to George on the arc, hands right back to Paul. Quick trigger three. That's short, but an offensive rebound underneath by Gothrop. Her putback, no. Hafner from the other side of the basket puts it in. Callie Hafner with a big second half, and it's 51-49, and then Jersey Paul trying to hound Miley Hurst at midcourt gets called for the foul. That's the first foul whistled against Carroll here in the quarter, according to the board. Only the second foul on Jersey Paul. Snider to inbound with a 2-point lead, 4:16 left. They go to Sandlin, outside to Parker. Parker in the corner to Janaea Cooper. Her three, really one of the big shots of the game so far. Now Parker outside to Barnes, up top to Hurst. A little keep-away game, and Hurst dribbles through defenders all the way to the center circle as Reggie Thart decides it's time for him to take a timeout with 3:59 left in the ball game. So a timeout, Snider, with the Panthers leading at 51-49 over the Carroll Chargers. You're listening to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Pizza Hut's new tavern-style pizza, an upgrade to their classic crispy thin crust, cut into 16 snackable squares and loaded to the edge with bold, flavorful toppings. Try one of their 4 new signature recipes, like the spicy chicken sausage or the pesto margarita, or choose variety with the ultimate or double pepperoni, because for a limited time, you can get any of these specialty tavern-style pizzas for only $12. Go thinner, go crisper, go bolder. Availability, charges, and minimum vary. Go to pizzahut.com now.
Now back to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
And again, a welcome to our new listeners that are bailing on Purdue, who's got a 26-point lead with 6 minutes left. You found the close game of the night here at Northrop with the Panthers leading it over Carroll 51-49. Snider inbounds out of the timeout. Miley Hurst on the dribble between the circles, working against the senior Jersey Paul, and Jersey Paul forces a 5 count. Sometimes the biggest plays are made defensively, and Jersey Paul just got Miley Hurst to hold the dribble for 5 seconds. Homestead an 83-34 winner over Wayne tonight. It'll be Huntington North and Homestead tomorrow night for a sectional championship at Homestead. Carroll front court down by 2, a chance to tie or take the lead, and Lily George just threw a pass away. And Sandlin on a breakaway. She'll score and get fouled by Kala Hafner. Hafner just committed her 4th foul on the breakaway by Sandlin, who now has 20 points of the steal, the breakaway, and the harm. And for Hafner, it's her 4th foul with 3:30 left. 53-49. And Sandlin looks for her 21st point and a 5-point Snider lead. Bullseye. 54-49. Hafner on the dribble. Crosses over. Now she drives, has to be careful. An offensive foul would finish her night. Jersey Paul up top. Finds Lanning in the corner. Hurdle triple, way strong. Hafner, offensive rebound, and put back. 54-51. That's now 18 points for Kala Hafner. Janaea Cooper with 14. Sandlin with 21 leading Snider. Cooper bounces it to Sandlin. It's poked away all the way to midcourt, but chased down by Snider's Kyra Parker to Barnes on the wing. Parker gives to Sandlin. Mid-range, no good. And over the back on the rebound is Janaea Cooper. That'll be the 4th foul of the quarter on Snider. So Carroll will shoot from here on out. Backcourt for Carroll. The inbound goes to Hafner, who works it across the timeline. Hafner wants a screen, won't use it. Sends a pass to the corner to Lanning. She had trouble handling it, but collected it. Gives to Jersey Paul on the wing. Paul, baseline, just threw a pass away. She got pinned on that baseline and tried to blindly throw it to the wing, but nobody really there, so a turnover for Carroll. And Snider with a 3-point lead, 2:25 left, has the ball. And, almost stolen, and it forces a turnover. Lanning cut the passing lane, almost got her hand on the ball, and it maybe just broke the concentration of Kyra Parker because the pass then went off her out of bounds. So Snider gives it right back to Carroll. The Chargers down by 3 with 2:19 remaining. Who will it be to play Northrop tomorrow? Here's Hafner, a drive afloat. There's a collision. And now they're going to ask about the call. Nope, they're going to call the foul on Snider. And they call the foul on Sandlin. It is her 4th. That could have gone either way, but Hafner goes to the line. A chance to cut into this 3-point Snider lead, and free throw number 1 is good. Nothing but net for Kala Hafner. She puts up her 19th point. Sandlin has 21 for Snider, and Hafner now has 20 for Carroll. It's a 1-point game, 54-53, 2:10 left in regulation. Hurst to Sandlin. Up high to Barnes, out to Sandlin. Sandlin drives baseline underneath the basket. She dragged her pivot foot when she came to a stop, and it's a turnover. Carroll with a chance to reclaim the lead. They're down by 1. Last 2 minutes. Hafner, front court. Kick out in the corner. Lanning could have taken the shot, didn't. Bounces it up top to Jersey Paul. Lanning in the corner. Up top, it goes to Gothrop. She'll hand to Paul. Paul takes it to the right baseline. Now a kick out to Lanning. Then she won't shoot. She'll drive, have her shot blocked, and it goes to Snider. And Cooper got fouled by Lanning. Lanning picks up her second. With a minute 34 remaining, a wasted possession by Carroll means that Snider still has a 1-point lead, and they get the ball back. That was the third foul of the quarter on Carroll. Hurst in the front court. Threw a bad pass, but nobody for Carroll saw it, so Cooper collects it, and a timeout's called by Reggie Tharp off the Snider bench. Minute 20 remains, 54-53. A 1-point lead for Snider. Well, don't forget to wake up at 9 o'clock. And, of course, you do on Saturday mornings because it's Talkin' Sports with Jim Shevlin. And producer D.C. Hendricks, who is our producer tonight for high school basketball. You can catch their show tomorrow morning from 9 to 10. Then if you like golf, you'll want to tune in at 10 o'clock for our new golf show. Tomorrow at 6:45, join us for the pregame show of Mastodons basketball. 10-4 in the conference, looking to go to 11-4 against the Green Bay Phoenix out at the Coliseum. Snider to inbound, leading by 1 with a minute 20 left. Cooper to Hurst. Hurst dribbles through the center circle, throws left wing, where it's given up by Matilla to Cooper at the foul line. Now up top to Hurst. Now Cooper. Cooper loses the handle, but chases it to the corner. They weren't there for the double, so she gets it to Sandlin. Up top to Hurst, 56 seconds. 1-point lead for Snider, and a reach-in foul by Jersey Paul. And that's a foul to give. That's the fourth foul of the quarter. Could come down to free throws. Snider 54, Carroll 53 with 51.7 seconds. Now you've got a substitution with Callie Mitchell, a 5'4 senior, coming in for Megan Lanning. Inbound, Parker to Matilla, to Parker, Sandlin to Cooper. Trying to play some keep away. Snider trying to take a little time off. Parker on the wing to Matilla. Guarded by Hafner. Hafner can't foul. She's got 4. Cooper to Parker, 33 seconds. Cooper to Parker. They play catch out near the timeline. Now the skip across the defense to Sandlin, and there's the foul. And it's finally committed by Jersey Paul, who commits her 4th foul. Now you've got Paul, Lily George, and Akala Hafner with 4 fouls. So they're running out of people that can commit fouls here late should they need to. To the free throw line, shooting 2. It is Kyra Parker, a 5'9 senior. And the first free throw is good. It hung on the rim and dropped through. 2-point lead, 6 points for Parker. 55-53, 27.3 seconds remaining. That's good. 56-53. Now full court pressure. They get it to Hafner. Hafner quickly, front court. Stops at the arc, launches a 3, and it's 2 strong rebounds in Cooper. And Cooper dribbles front court and then goes to the deck. Lost her balance and is taken by Carroll. Jersey Paul, a 3, no! Rebound to Hurst with 8 seconds. Hurst works in the front court. Carroll chasing her, can't catch her to foul her, and finally they do with only 3.6 seconds. Hurst will shoot free throws, a chance to give her team a 2-possession lead. 56-53. And Miley Hurst goes to the line looking for her first point of the game, and it would be huge. The free throw's up, and it is good. It rolls over the front rim and drops down, and that's going to lock it up. 57-53 Snider. Second one is good. 58-53. Only 3.5 seconds left. Hafner launches long three. It's no good at the horn. And it is over. The Snider Panthers pull off the victory against a team that just beat them by 12 a week ago. The final score here at Northrop, Snider 58, Carroll 53.
Podcasts by Federated Media.